somebody tell me how to talk to you. It ain't funny.
It ain't funny.
You might even catch the blues.
Legendary guitarist Eric Clapton and legendary producer Glyn Johns. So,
And yourself.
well, first of all, I want to know which one of you is which. Eh?
The one with the grey hair.
The one with the grey hair.
He's the oldest.
You know, on the new album, I Still Do.
Yeah.
What do you still do?
It actually is a quote from my auntie who passed away, and I said, I want to thank you for being who you were and looking after me when I was a little boy, and a difficult little boy. She said, well, I liked you, and I still do. And I just thought that's it.
And what about you, Glyn? Do you echo that sentiment?
I didn't like it,
Yeah,
but I do.
now I
like
do.
it.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
the
should
next
have called
album.
it. Now I do.
Can't let you do it to me. I know you're gonna do it, but I can't let you do it to me.
And what I know about Glyn and what he made clear at some point during those conversations was that I'm only going to do it on tape, and only really, if possible, on 16 tracks.
Right.
So that, okay, now, for a lot of people, that isn't going to actually be possible. To do it well, if you're going to start overdubbing, you're
Yeah.
in trouble. You really want to get live performance. Have one mic,
Yeah.
and everybody's on it.
Right.
Drums, guitars, vocal, and you record that on tape, and then it's mixed like that. That is like, it's
Well, I
so
think it
old.
comes across on the album. It doesn't sound. Like I say, it's not criticism. It's actually, a positive thing. It doesn't sound really polished.
So we had some really interesting players on the whole album, but for some of the tracks I wanted to bring in, and that was one of them, this guy called Dirk Powell, who plays accordion, who plays mandolin and fiddle.
Right.
And I also wanted to bring in Walt Richmond from Tulsa, who's used to be on JJ's records a lot. He just can set the tone, you know. I like some songs like I'll Be Seeing You. The thing that I loved about working with Glyn, and say it in front of him, is he recognises when the band is onto something. He really is quick to observe that and know that we've got to get this on tape.
The St. Augustine's the Bob Dylan track, and there's an upright bass on that, isn't there? And an acoustic and a piano accordion on that as well.
That's right, yeah.
A regular upright piano.
Yeah.
That was done in the round, everybody sitting around in a semicircle.
I dreamed I saw St. Augustine, live as you on me, tearing to these quarters in the utmost misery.
I think Spiral, I wasn't sure, but it was interesting, Tim, was we had this riff. I had this riff that when Glyn came over to the house and I was playing it around with Andy Fairweather, and we were trying to find her. It was just a series of chord changes.
But it was great though.
And then we just started playing it to see what would emerge. You can do that, you know, you can create a song if you get the right energy and
It was an
record it live.
extraordinary moment, without any question at all. I always loved the chord sequence that you've been playing. I thought it was, and I kept going on, you got to finish it, because it's going to be great.
You don't know how much this means to have this music in me. I just keep playing these blues, hoping that I don't lose. I just keep playing my song.
I've worked with lots of really good guitar players, and the biggest difference with Eric is he absolutely, very rarely in my experience with him anyway, sits and figures something out to the nth degree. Most of it is an emotive response to what he's hearing around him or to what the song suggests or whatever else. And if you do 3 takes, they'll all be different completely. You never play the same thing twice. And that is the process of never letting your brain interfere with your emotion. And so it goes straight from his heart to his fingers. That's what I believe.
So you happy with it?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah.